Hi everyone, welcome back to your weekly reading from the 16th of January to the 22nd of January 2022. I hope you're all well. I hope everyone is safe wherever you are. It's been very hot here in Melbourne, Victoria, and we definitely are gearing up for an interesting week ahead this week. So we're soon to be in Mercury retrograde, which it's already started, especially for me. This morning our apartment complexes had an outage of hot water, so I had to have a very cold shower. Apparently cold showers are good. Anyway, so yes, there's a strong energy this week here of, I feel like, because it's been a new year, and everyone's focused on having a new start and a fresh start. I think for a lot of us, it's been a very, very, very slow start to the year, to 2023. I feel like some of us are quite disappointed in perhaps where we've been, if that makes sense. I think a lot of us had higher aspirations and higher hopes of where we'd be in the new year in terms of emotional happiness, fulfillment, I guess, around money and finances too. But I feel here after March, my spirit guides tell me things will start to improve for a lot of star signs. And I don't know why that is. They just showed me March. So as we approach the month of March, we'll have a look, obviously, when we do our monthly readings, and I'm sure we'll see why things have been accelerated. But this week here, I do feel for a lot of us, there's been a big focus, walking away from confusion and really focusing on where we want to be and what we want to do. It's almost like I feel, and Spirit's saying a strong yes right now, we want to streamline our lives here and just have a much easier time, because I feel a lot of us have had difficulties here, whether it's emotional, whether it's physical, but mental has been a very big thing for a lot of people. And I feel that this week here, Spirit is giving us the opportunity to walk away from situations and people that have held us back. And for a lot of us, it's our own way we see things. And so I feel here, because Spirit showed me that we're walking away from confusion and walking towards an easy road ahead. And so as we enter Mercury retrograde this week here, just be sure to make sure that you've double checked everything. Any bills that need to be paid, get on top of that. Things like that. If you do need to sign any important documents, try and wait till after Mercury retrograde in terms of purchasing anything new like TVs, new properties. If you've already started the process prior to Mercury retrograde, that's fine, but I wouldn't be doing anything during the process of Mercury retrograde, because you'll often find that things will backfire. And I do feel here that this week, though, Spirit is giving us an opportunity to be hopeful. And I feel that this week here, you need to notice a lot of signs around you this week. If you've been feeling down and out, just notice the signs, because Spirit showed me it's almost like I'm walking and they're giving me all these signs to reassure me, to give me hope that things are going to get better, if that makes sense. That's what Spirit showed me anyway. And so I do feel here, we'll start to shuffle the cards for the week ahead, but I do feel here that there is light at the end of the tunnel. I feel more optimistic and more positive here. I feel like people that have had a lot of grey clouds around their thoughts and their ways of doing things and living is now starting to shift. So that's really, really positive. And as I said, that I just felt like, when you jump into a cool pool and you get out and you feel nice and refreshed, that's exactly the feeling that I'm getting. So we're going to tune in and ask the angels, guides, divinities for the collective. This is a general reading, so give us important information for the collective from the 16th to the 22nd of January 2023. And if you haven't recently seen my last video, I've done a free live healing session and pulled some cards for people. So if you do need a healing, it is a very, very powerful meditation. So head back on my page and have a look. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe to my YouTube channel and to my Facebook page. Please feel free to share it too. I want to build my audience, especially on YouTube. All right, so let's have a look what the guides and divinities and spirits want us to say. So 9 of Wands, protect what you've created. So this is continuing to fight for what you believe in, so keep on moving forward. So number 9 in any tarot reading is the end of something, and after the 9 comes a new beginning. So rest assured that this week here, there is a new beginning, and as I said, I've got the goosebumps, which to me, Spirit saying yes. And so I know a lot of us have been bogged down and tied down with a lot of issues that we wanting to clear up and sort out, and kind of it's created more confusion for a lot of us. And this is just in the energy of what's going on at the moment. So it is clearing. And I've just seen a number 444. And there you go. A lot of you are having a tower moment, which is, big catastrophes, big stresses. So this week you be prepared for some challenges. I'm always honest in my readings, but I'm going to say to you that you know, during Mercury retrograde, you have to expect some kind of things to go pear-shaped. So make sure if you're going anywhere, leave early. Make sure that you've got enough money with you, or you've double charged your phone, or you've got your phone in case before you leave. So just bring attention to the small things. And if it's anything legal, make sure you double check, triple check, get some advice and opinions. Don't go with the first quote that you get either, Spirit says, because, you know, you can always find something better out there. Three of Cups, this is positive news. So it's going to be a positive week in terms of emotions here. Happiness, fulfillment. You might meet up with someone from the past. There might be reconciliation around some of you here. Bottom of the, oh my God, and that's exactly why they said, because Two of Cups, there's a soulmate connection between two people. So feel here that this is going to come out of the blue, right? And so this is generating, so try and give a general perspective around everything. But sometimes the readings are drawn to a specific area. But I feel here, definitely here with the transformation, Three of Cups and this Two of Cups, it does talk about here someone from the past may be coming back here who wants to talk, wants to reconcile, wants to sort things out, because there is a lot of love. Someone that walked away in the past is now thinking about things, wanting to reconnect here. And it might start off just as friendship here, right? But also here I do feel there is, oh, what's coming up? There is an opportunity, I was going to say, about work and career coming up, and look at that. You've got the Eight of Pentacles here, because with the Two of Cups, for me, often this can signify a new contract, a new opportunity, a new chance at a new job. And when the Eight of Pentacles come out, that's definitely something starting off new. So you'll be studying something new. Maybe you've been thinking about studying. Maybe there's some studying to do in your new role here, or you'll be training for something new. I do feel for a lot of you here, and this is only for some of you who have been thinking about falling pregnant, either now or in the future. This is a very, very powerful, opportunistic time between now and February for this to happen. And this is only for some of you, of course. And I feel some of you are also planning on moving to a new property and starting a family, or just moving in general. And I feel between now and March that's going to happen. That's only for some of you, and that's a direct message. Three of Pentacles here talks about you putting in hard work for the week ahead. There might be an opportunity for you to work on something to better sort something out. For example, you know, work around the home, putting in some work into changing things up in your life, renovations, things like that. So as I said, if you started before Mercury retrograde, you'll be fine. Wouldn't be starting anything during Mercury retrograde. Now, Mercury retrograde, I think it's on the 17th, I think. And so it's also a good time here to plan here for what you need to do and what you want to do for the rest of the year. And I've been saying it since last year. So for some of you around romance, this week here, there's an opportunity for some seduction. Might be an intimate encounter, might be meeting someone new through a friend here. But I do feel that there is some passion and romance awaiting you. I feel here that someone from the past is wanting to reconnect with some of you for quite some time. Maybe you're both mirroring each other, because I can see a mirror as I'm talking. I see a mirror which is reflective of two people feeling the same thing. Maybe you've been in separation. And I feel that this week for some of you around this, there's an opportunity for you to both work on things and work on a partnership, on a friendship, and change things up. You do need to watch people around you though, because I've got the Medusa. Medusa is people being jealous of you. It might be also just toxic ways of thinking, maybe being too paranoid. Let that go. Steer your ship in the right direction where you need to go and stay focused on that. Right? There'll always be people around you that want to drag you down for whatever reason. That's their issue. Don't worry about it. You keep on continuing what you need to focus on in your life. And this is exactly as I said, beware who you trust. The wolf. So it talks about people perhaps taking advantage of you, people wanting to bring you down. Be very aware of that. And if you do feel that or see that around you, just remove yourself and just focus on you. That's the best way to do it. And if some of you are really, really struggling with toxic scenarios, maybe it's time you think about walking away once and for all, right? You've also got the Oracle here. Seek wisdom and guidance from elders. And so this is a very, very beautiful card. It's a very powerful card. You can see the Eye of Ra at the top, and the Ankh and the Scarab. It talks about transformation, talks about here working on past life karma to remove difficulties that you've been going through. And if you, like myself recently, have really been shown by Spirit that there's a lot of karma clearing to do, and there's multiple levels and layers, just as you think you've done all you can, something else comes up and Spirit will show you that you need to clear karma. So this talks about going to see someone. Look at that, the Oracle, that's my business name, the Oracle Healer. And so maybe this week it's a good time for you to get an energy clearing, some healing, some removing of blockages in your life. And the best way to do it for me is working with the Lords of Karma and Egyptian energies. So thank you, Set. And it's interesting. Yesterday I done an Egyptian meditation. Yesterday was quite powerful. All right, so let's pull the tarot for the week ahead from the 16th to the 22nd, day by day, and we'll see what the universe needs us to know. All right, let's have a look. I've got some cards that are falling out, and I'm going to make this reading a little bit longer than I usually do because I didn't do the first week's reading, or the second week's reading because I've been very busy. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, the overall energy, and look at that, that's come out. Knight of Swords, bottom of the deck. So someone is wanting to come in this week here with a bit of aggression here, very passionate to communicate to you. So wherever you're out and about, be careful driving. Make sure you pace yourself, because this can also talk about having accidents here, because things happening very, very feisty, feisty, very aggressive energy here. But it can talk about someone that's wanting to come in to communicate with you. Now these two cards flirt as the overall energy. You've got the Page of Swords and the Ace of Wands. So I can talk about a new beginning here, someone that's been wanting to connect up with you for some time, someone that's been watching you for some time, that wants some answers, that wants clarity, that wants to communicate with you. Can be a bit aggressive, so watch the emotions this week. Whatever it is this week signifies an opportunity for a new beginning, a new start. Can talk about a very passionate sexual encounter too with the Ace of Wands. There is new growth coming despite a lot of us feeling trapped. Now, you've all, look at this, you've got the Knight of Pentacles and Knight of Wands, so expect communication here. Someone wanting to come in for somebody for an apology. There might be an opportunity for a job interview here. There might be some news that you've been waiting on that's been delayed, for example, from, banks or lawyers, or maybe you're waiting to hear from someone here. There is communication coming in. So this week here, there's a lot of communication, expect it, and it's 1, 2, so Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, Knight of Pentacles and Wands. So pretty much you've got them all. So for everyone's going to be different, but it could be job offers, could be someone to come in to reconnect with you and ask for an apology, some money offers coming to you. Very, very interesting energy this week. So things start to kind of move forward here, slowly. And then with Mercury retrograde, depending on where your star sign sits and your signs are, for some of you, you'll be moving forward. For others, it will be further delays until that gets cleared. But obviously that's going to be different for everybody. Start of the week, you've got the Fool and the Four of Wands. So for some of you here, there's a new opportunity here around a relationship, around a friendship, looking at things from a different perspective, being enlightened here. Some of you have been thinking about changing up your life, shifting life, moving. Perhaps it's for a new job. Perhaps it's a new home, wanting to make life much happier and easier for you. And there's an opportunity this week to do that, because some of you here are really being focused on clearing blockages in your life and focusing on you. And for the last 2 days, today and yesterday's daily card pull that I do, the Knight of Pentacles has come up, and that's a beautiful card because it talks about someone focusing on them, who feels good, who looks good, who's putting a lot of hard work into themselves, but also is reaping the rewards of that. So when you put yourself first, life around you changes. You've got strength in the Wheel of Fortune. You do have the power, energy, and the strength to get through the challenges this week. But just in general at the moment, if you're going through difficulties, the Wheel of Fortune talks about things moving in your favor. And as I said, things will be moving forward this week here energetically. The Wheel of Fortune talks about hopes and wishes. Whatever you want in your life to happen can happen, but you have to believe it. You have to see it, feel it, make it happen, you know? Can't wait for things to come to you. You have to take the opportunity in your life to do that. You got the Hanged Man and the Nine of Wands here. So someone that's been very guarded is trying to see things, or is starting to see things from a different perspective. Might be you, might be somebody else. You're feeling a little bit despondent at the moment, but Spirit says to don't lose hope. Okay, don't lose hope, because I keep on feeling like the stars are around me. The energy of the stars, which signifies hope, right? So someone that was once guarded, there's no one to come in and communicate to you. There's some conflict here too. The Five of Wands, be careful of that, because this week here, emotions are high, as I said. Someone wants to come in to communicate. It's almost like me versus you type energy. But I'm going to say to you, to counteract all that, listen to each other. Allow the moment of communication to verbalize things, and you don't have to agree, but you just need to let each other talk. And through that, you'll come to a common ground where you can actually start something new and move forward. That's the best advice I can give you, because this week here, I feel there's a lot of communication. For some of you, it's been some time coming, right? All right, let's pull a couple of crystal cards for those that want some crystals for the week ahead. So crystal beings of light, universe, week ahead, please. Which crystal energy is beneficial for us, and what do we need to know? All right. So I've got Dambarite. So the key words of this crystal are connecting you to angels, guides, celebration, and joy. So it's a positive week this week, right? So around the healing properties of the crystal, it relieves unnecessary tension and stress, and it works on allergies and helps detoxify the body. This crystal promotes appropriate weight levels, muscle function, and cleanses the liver and gallbladder. Promotes feelings of high self-esteem, especially physical. So on a divinatory meaning, this crystal signifies that it's time to stop taking yourself too seriously. Are you trying too hard to achieve spiritual enlightenment? Bring some joy and celebration into your life. I won't read the whole card, but it just here basically talks about bringing vitality and joy back into your life here. It helps with astral and dream work here. And to deepen the connection, bringing peace and wisdom to one's life. And so we're going to call on the energy of Dambarite this week to flow through in and around every single person watching this video. May the healing properties of this crystal embrace you and give you the guidance you need for the week ahead. Okay guys, thank you so much once again. It is a longer video, I do know that, but as I said, I want to make it a little bit longer because I haven't done one for a couple of weeks. If you're interested in a personal private reading, you can always contact me. There's new options that I've put on now besides my $180 session, which is a reading and a healing combined with a karmic release and energy clearing, which is done by a phone all around the world, 180 Australian dollars for an hour. Then second option I've done is a $150 option, and it's a pre-recorded YouTube video. So as you're watching this video now, it's the same as this. I'll do exactly what I've done on this reading, pull the cards and give you a personalized reading. You can ask me 3 questions, and it's about a 20-minute reading, pre-recorded via a private link to you. No one else can see it except you. You can keep that forever too. And the third option is the easiest option. If you just want a quick yes or no type answer, it's $50 for 1 question. So if it's just a yes or no, or a simple question like, will I get the job? Do you see me getting back with my partner? Questions like that. It's just a quick yes or no. I'll pull a card and write about a sentence or 2 sentences of what I pick up around that question. So thank you so much once again for all your support, and I look forward to talking and seeing you all this year in 2023. Take care and bye for now.